This is New Hampshire, the live free or die state. I urge the committee to find House Bill 135 inexpedient to legislate.
Thank you, Representative. Are there any questions? I hope that I don't have to ask you to stop clapping again. This is a public hearing, and it's not to edge people on. I think we have enough time and energy into this bill that we can do without the clapping, and that is the third time I've told you. And I think you should have some respect for this committee, for what we're putting up with. Thank you. Representative Rice. Representative Itse.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you to the honorable members of the committee. For the record, I'm Representative Dan Itse. I represent Rockingham County District 9. I would just take a moment to remind the committee that these people are here exercising their constitutional right under Article 32 to peaceably assemble, consult upon the common good, and give instruction to their representatives. It was previously stated by Representative Maritaki that our natural rights are inalienable, and I regret to say that it's not entirely correct. Article 3 says that when we enter into a state of society, we surrender up certain of those natural rights for the protection of others. But that is done in the Constitution. We surrender up certain of our property rights in the form of taxes. We surrender up certain of our rights to privacy in the form of warranted searches. But I see nothing in Article 2 or Article 2A or any other article of our Constitution that surrenders up any of our right to defend our life, liberty, or property, including in the public square. It cannot be done by statute lawfully. Now, it's been brought up that all it requires is you retreat, that there be an obvious method of escape. That's a tremendous decision to make when somebody is demanding your life or your property. You're in the mall, there's nobody else around, you're in the parking lot. And you have to decide whether that person has a weapon that can be projected in your direction, even if they're not displaying it. Do you in truth have the power to retreat? I think this is an unreasonable burden to put upon the average person in a crisis situation. Now, if this committee decides to pursue this legislation and feels compelled to deprive the good people of New Hampshire of their constitutional right of self-defense, I would suggest that they amend it so that should somebody retreat and find themselves permanently maimed or, God forbid, dead because there's a knife or a bullet in the middle of their back, that the state will make good on their future earnings for their family. Thank you.
Is there any questions for Representative Itse? Seeing none, I'll call Reverend Michael Silver, I believe.